Software engineering and the nature of software engineering. So you're listening to Complex Notes, software classes. The term software classes it basically refers to number of challenges and difficulties that were faced by the software industries in 1960s or 1970s. So at that time, it became clear that the old methods of developing a software cannot keep up with the growing complexity and demands of the new project. This led to high costs, delays, and poor quality software and tools were needed to address this issue. So, what are the causes of software crashes? The cost of owning and maintaining software was very expensive. The project were running over time. At that time, software was very inefficient. The quality of the software was very low. The software didn't meet the requirement of the user. The average software project overshoots its schedule by half. At that time, software was never delivered. It basically challenges to alter, debug, and enhance. The software complexity is harder to change. So now let's discuss what was the solution. The solution of software classes is that there is no single solution of the software classes. One possible solution to software classes is software engineering because software engineering is systematically disciplined and a very good approach regarding software. So let's now discuss about the nature of the software. What is a software? Basically, it is a code of uh, like block of code or instruction. Well, it not just that instruction. It is a data structure that also enables the program to manipulate the information or it can be descriptive information in both hard copy and soft copy or in virtual form that describe the operation and use of the programs. So software is a logical term. Okay, it is not a physical thing like a hardware or hard disk. So if I say to someone that give me the software, so he must have to share me the link of that software, which is basically physically it is not existed. So if it is not physically existed, so it cannot be worn out. Okay, so software doesn't wear out. Okay, so um software just grow old and it needs the changes. Okay, so basically if it is changed, the failure rate also increases. So so software application domains are there are many domains. Software system software, there is application software, engineering scientific software, embedded software, product line software, web application software, and artificial intelligence software. So legacy software, there are some of the software which are too old that they just being started to being, or it is often referred as a legacy software because they have been focuses of continuous attention and concern. They were developed decades ago and have been continuously modified to meet the changes in business requirement and computing platforms. So the nature of the software, basically, the changing nature of the software is web apps, mobile application, cloud computing, and product line software. So the software engineering, okay, the application of systematic, disciplined, and quantifiable approach to development, operating, and maintenance of the software that is the application of the software engineering. The study of approaches is in the software engineering layers. So basically, the software engineering layer consists of tools, methods, the process, and the quality focus. So software process, it is simple. We had been discussing it throughout the previous videos. The process, the collection of the activities, action, and tasks that are performed when some work is to be created. It is an activity strive to achieve a broad or objective um, um, it regardless of the application domain, size of project, complexity of the effort, or degree of the rigor. What is the action? An action encompasses the set of tasks that produce a major work product. A task focuses on small but well-defined objectives that produces a tangible outcome. So the software process. The software process framework is established the foundation for a complete software engineering process by identifying a small number of framework activities that are applicable to all software. The generic process framework include communication, planning, construction, and deployment. Okay, so the process framework consists of umbrella activities. It includes software project tracking and control, risk management, software quality assurance, technical reviews, measurement, software configuration management, reusability management, work product preparation and production. So the software process, software engineering principle, basically there are seven principles. First principle it that we must define the reason why it all exists, the reason it all exists. Okay. Second principle, keep it simple, stupid. I mean, like in this statement, the stupid is referring to us. Like we must not make things complex. We must keep it simple. Okay. The third principle is maintain a vision. Yeah, like you need to have a clear vision. For example, if you are developing a workout app, your vision needs to be making your vision needs to be like if your software is being used, so the user of your software must uh, be a, uh full-fledged athlete at the end of that procedure, which will you embed in the which will you embed in your software. So the fourth principle is what you will produce, other will consume. The fifth is be open to the future. Okay, you must not be afraid to carry out the changes. Okay, the sixth principle is plan ahead of reuse, and number seven principle is think.